Gam Ganapataya Namaha. This is the summary of Chapter 6 from Liṅga Mahāpurāṇa, the story of Alakṣmī. If you enjoy the summary, you can listen to the whole chapter. All links are in the description. So let us begin.
The chapter begins with the sages asking Lomaharshana to recount the origins of Jyeṣṭhā, the goddess of misfortune, born from the divine Maya of Viṣṇu, the Lord of the universe. Sūta explains that Viṣṇu, the eternal and all-knowing deity, created the dual aspects of existence to maintain balance. One aspect was auspicious, symbolized by the Brāhmaṇas, Vedas, virtues, and Sri Lakṣmī, the goddess of prosperity. The other was inauspicious, represented by Jyeṣṭhā, misfortune, Alakṣmī, and sin. Since Jyeṣṭhā was created first, she is known as the elder sibling of Lakṣmī. The origin of Jyeṣṭhā is tied to the Samudra Manthana, or the churning of the ocean of milk, in which she emerged as a negative force. This was followed by the appearance of Sri Lakṣmī, the embodiment of prosperity and fortune. Jyeṣṭhā was married to the sage Duḥṣāha, a devoted yogin, who faced challenges living with her due to her inauspicious nature. The couple wandered across the world, but Jyeṣṭhā was profoundly distressed and frightened by sacred environments filled with Vedic chants, sacrificial rituals, and devotion to deities like Viṣṇu and Śiva. Her discomfort grew in places where spiritual purity, worship, and adherence to Dharma prevailed. Observing this, Duḥṣāha sought the guidance of the great sage Mārkaṇḍeya to understand how to coexist with his wife and find a suitable dwelling. Mārkaṇḍeya advised Duḥṣāha to avoid sacred spaces and instead seek inauspicious places. He listed locations where Jyeṣṭhā could freely dwell, including homes filled with conflict, neglect of religious duties, irreverence toward deities, and indulgence in sinful activities. These were places where Vedic hymns were not chanted, sacrifices were not performed, and devotion to Viṣṇu or Śiva was absent. Mārkaṇḍeya also highlighted specific environments, such as houses that were unclean, where inhabitants quarreled, ignored their ancestors, or engaged in heretical practices as suitable for Jyeṣṭha's presence. Later, Duḥṣāha left Jyeṣṭhā near a tank and descended to Patala, the netherworld, through an anthill, promising to find a suitable place for her. Alone and destitute, Jyeṣṭhā appealed to Viṣṇu for sustenance. In response, Viṣṇu decreed that Jyeṣṭhā could claim the wealth, homes, and possessions of those who neglected Viṣṇu, denounced Śiva, or failed to uphold sacred duties and rituals. Viṣṇu clarified that such riches, fields, and good deeds done by misguided individuals would belong to Jyeṣṭhā. The story also highlights how devotees of Viṣṇu began making offerings to Alakṣmī to prevent her influence from bringing misfortune. It concludes with a profound spiritual message. The narration, reading, or recitation of this story absolves sins, grants prosperity, and leads to moksha, liberation. This story emphasizes the balance between fortune and misfortune, and the significance of devotion and dharma in shaping one's destiny.
This is it. Thank you for listening. If you want to meditate on the full text of this chapter from Liṅga Mahāpurāṇa, please see the link in the description and visit our channel for more. Namaste.